weather's finally caught up with me. Nasty rain this morning.
Take the next left.
No. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm just going to start to head to Tongue, which is a wonderful name for a place. It says on SatNav that the bridge is temporarily closed, which is a bit of a worry because that is literally the only way to get across that part of the top of Scotland. So anybody that's doing the NC 500, they're in for an interesting time of it. So I'm going to choose to believe that's not true, and I'm going to head towards it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I've got to about turn and come back. Got quite a bit of petrol, so I'm not too worried about that. So we're off on our adventures on this grey and dreich Scottish day. This is more like Scottish weather, I have to say. We've been unusually lucky these past few days. So here we go. Like round here because I can't see any of it. Well, would you credit it? The sun's come out in Lairg. How wonderful is that? So not only that, but there was a petrol station is what I'm trying to say desperately here. So popped in and filled up again. That was another £40, and now the tank's completely full, so that's great. Picked up a sandwich, a couple of tins of Monster. Happy as Larry. Is that a duck? That's a duck. There's another duck at the side of the road. What a wonderful place this is. Right, now I'm off to find the Falls of Shin. That's an interesting cloud formation. It looks like smoke or something, or like an atomic bomb with a very small mushroom. Kind of feels like we're back in civilization all of a sudden. Petrol stations, white lines down the middle of the road, trees, greenery, power lines. I am no longer in the middle of nowhere. Kind of sad about that, really. Kind of hopeful that I'm going to see some salmon jumping because I noticed there's a lot of cars parked in the fisherman's parking area. I've seen a lot of people with big fishing rods. So that kind of makes you assume that there's going to be fish jumping. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's beautiful here. I do like a nice forest. Old forest with a mixture of different trees. We are at the Falls of Shin car park. What's that say? Buses only.
station is on the right.
Thank you. Pretty. Well, this is interesting. The Falls of Shin actually have electric hookup for camper vans. Colour me impressed. Woo! Sam are going to have to work out for them today. Jeez. I think the midget's coming out. Good morning. Not such a good sleep last night. This isn't an official campground that I'm in just now. It's the Falls of Shin's visitor centre where RVs and camper vans are actually welcome to stay the night. They've got like what they call a self-service area. It's got buckets and fresh water and a little bit recycling. It's also got electrical hookups which you just pay for. It's very, very expensive. I think an hour was £5, 3 hours was £12, and it went up to £26 for the night, you know, if you wanted to hook up all night. So yeah, I mean, you could book into an actual campground for the amount of money it costs you for electricity here, but you know, it was good to top up a little bit. I took an hour's worth, and I don't know, it just didn't feel quite so safe, I suppose is the word for it. And it rained quite a bit, so nasty, dreich and miserable this morning. The plan for today is, I think I'm going to head to the Cairngorms and have a little poodle up the mountains. That should be quite fun. So we'll see how that goes. Getting tired now. Getting tired, sleeping in the car, driving, not, you know, it's living in cramped conditions but it's still so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna get some breakfast on the go now. Oh, I need coffee. Yeah, coffee. Well, Chancery Point was a bit of a bust. There was nothing really going on. There was no dolphins. But lunch looks quite cool. This is from the Backhouse Bakery. And that is a cheese and apple slaw roll and a tangerine and nectarine tart. Now for this, which I have been looking forward to since I bought it. Tangerine, I think it's an apricot tart. Oh yeah. That's good. Very nice. Oh no, hideous disaster. The Glencoe Ski Resort car park is closed. Now, I knew that the funicular train thing that takes you up the side of the mountain was closed for repairs, but apparently the whole lot is closed. They're upgrading the car park. There was nothing on the maps to say that it was closed, so they've got people parking all the way down the side of the mountain. No, I can't. No, I'm not parking on the edge of a cliff facing the wrong direction so that my feet are higher than my body. No sir, because it's all one way, you see, so I couldn't even face the other way. However, I found a spot which in fact was recommended on Park for Night. I think I'm in the right spot anyway. It's just a wee clearing, a wee lay-by off the side of the road, and hopefully nobody else will come here. Hopefully, but you never know. It's only 3 o'clock, so I've got quite a while before it gets dark and I can you know, put up some stealth. I'm just kind of worried that somebody will fire themselves in here and bang right into me. Also, this will be the first time that I've camped, really stealth camped, by myself alone without other campers being close by. It's I don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight, let me put it to you that way. It's a scary thing. The good thing is that this is fairly sheltered because it's in amongst all the trees in the forest, so you're not way up the top of a mountain where the wind is howling, because that's one of two of the reports that I've heard back from that car park, is that when the wind picks up. I don't know if it could be any worse than when I was on the cliff edge at Sango Bay, but there you go. Maybe Cairngorms are higher, I don't know. Right, signing off for now. I'm going to see whether or not I'm going to stay here. I'm going to look for some other places that I could go potentially. I'm not at all sure that I'm in the right place. There's nobody here to take any money. There's no toilets that I can see. And it's just a big car park. Oh well, that's what it is. Wow, this is a little bit of heaven, isn't it? Unfortunately, while I was enjoying the scenery here and the light drizzling rain, this is what was happening just about an hour and a half away from me in Balmoral.
A few moments ago, Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.